recently have kind of grown a little collection of Karity products. I don't think I have all of their palettes, but I've got a number of them. And this last kind of collection that I purchased, one of my last orders here, I did pick up the blush and bronze palette, and I picked up the Rosé All Day palette, as well as 3 different eyeliners. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to just maybe film a little chit chat, get ready with me. I'm not gonna do 3 looks today. I'm just gonna do 1. If you do want 3 looks with this palette, please leave me a comment down below. What do I have on my face so far? I do have my tried and true e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer already going on. I did get a sample of the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I tried the light medium on, and I don't hate it, actually. And then I had, I don't know, a few areas where I felt like I was getting some discoloration, so I went in with Bare Minerals powder, original, whatever. On my lips, I have the trio of Pat McGrath products from the Divine Mothership. How cute is that little lip detail on there? I just think it's really cute. This is a fun look for me. It's a little bit different, a little bit cooler than I normally do. Since I'm doing rosé, I thought, you know what, why not do kind of a little pinky situation here? And for a nice change from some of my videos, my hair is almost dry. So there's that. Okay, you guys, since I don't really have anything else going on my face, I'm gonna go in with this face palette first. This is the Blush and Bronze. It says 10 richly pigmented and blendable shades. So let's try that out here. That's the palette itself. Very simple. I love this kind of clean line look. It is your simple, you know, cardboard packaging, nothing fancy about that. And it does not have a mirror in it. It does have a whole bunch of really rich colored shades. And in my camera, they're looking a little blown out here. Here we go. Okay. So we've got some pretty good shades here. This one on camera looks a little white and light colored, but in the pan it is very pink, very light coral. It's called Kink. I'm not gonna come up with a name for these things. We're just gonna try not to be uncomfortable about it. So I thought, since this is kind of a bronzer and blush color palette, that maybe I would try to bronze up a little bit with it. Maybe do a little contouring, bronzing, as we like to say. I'm trying to find one that doesn't have a lot of shimmer into it. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a combination of this one right here and this one right here. These two together to kind of do my bronzing. One of them is called Ophelia, and one is called Je t'aime. Je t'aime en français. Don't know why, but they did it. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this one first. It's actually very pretty. Subtle contouring is what I would call this. Watch me take it too far and then be crazy contouring. Got bit by a bug right here. I hope it doesn't show up, but I can see it. So recently, in addition to shopping for Karity stuff, recently I've done a couple little trips. I went to Las Vegas with my husband, and because things were open there, when we were trying to find places that were open that we could go to, and part of it was okay, part of it was a little like, don't these people realize, I mean, there was a lot of people that weren't wearing masks, realized that a couple days after we were there, like 4 days after we were there, they made it mandatory to wear masks in public, which is, I'm in Washington State and we've been that way. About the same time that Nevada went mandatory with it, we went mandatory as well. That was about the time we went to Montana, and that was a weird situation because like nobody in Montana was wearing masks. The hotel that we stayed at. So part of my normal regular job is customer experience, and when I notice things that are horribly, disgustingly, ridiculously wrong, I kind of feel it's like my professional obligation to notify them. That bronzer contour type situation I think is great. Since that looked like it was so pigmented, I think I'm gonna go with this really cool color called Philomena, and I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah, it kind of shows up. Oh yeah, it's pigmented, but I like it. I'm so tired of washed out colors, you guys. It's just not okay. So anyway, hey, why were you in Montana, Shell? Well, my mom had gotten married last fall, and there was a huge snowstorm when she got married. So my brother and his family and myself and my family, we were not able to be there for my mom's wedding. Like, how horrible is that? And so anyway, they had a little soiree to introduce the two sides of the family together. And it was fun. It was entertaining, to say the least. Some might even say it was nuts. I mean, I've tried 3 colors in that palette and I really like it. I'm gonna go in with this Rose All Day Karity palette. Cardboard packaging. It says 15 Rose inspired matte and shimmer pressed pigments. Oh yeah, how pretty is that? Okay, so we have some, this looks like another palette, doesn't it? I don't know which palette this looks like, but this looks like almost like a ColourPop palette that I've seen recently, but bigger maybe? I don't know. Anyway, this is super bright and super bold. This is a lot more of a fuchsia. That's more of a coral color. You've got really, I mean, that group is pretty neutral. A lot of shimmers, a couple transition shades, and then, you know, obviously you've got some more darker colors down here. I can almost see how you would do a full look down each one of these rows. I'm not upset by that. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today. Do I want to go dark? Do I want to go bold? Do I want to go in the middle? This palette gives me almost too many choices of which direction I want to go in if I want to do just one look, which bodes well. If you guys want to see 3 looks of this palette, leave me a comment down below. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to bounce around between colors. Looks like a good neutral start with. So yeah, we're not really traveling like, you know, we want to be traveling. That's okay. Oh, you guys, I have the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas eyelid primer on already. And what I've been doing with that lately is running it all over my eye and then dragging it down below too, and it does act like a little bit of a brightener. And I haven't really had to go in with any kind of additional, and I normally don't like concealers under my eyes because I do have mature eyelids and they get a little crepey, and I just haven't noticed anything weird about it at all. I really like it. I'm glad I picked it up. Go over and subscribe to, and this is not any kind of affiliation or collaboration or anything like that, but if you guys subscribe to Hot Mess Mama MD, her YouTube channel, she's another lady of a certain age. She does a lot of like unboxings and things like that, but anyway, she has an affiliate code, and since I don't have one, I'm happy to tell you guys, she's got an affiliate code with Gerard Cosmetics, and I think it'll save you like 33%. So her code, I think, is Hot Mess, but do the right thing and subscribe to her first. I mean, let's lift each other up here. Okay. And she doesn't know me. I've never met her before, but I do like her videos, and I think at one point in time I'll tell you the story of how I found her and that whole situation, but not today. Today we're talking about Karity. I've done a couple other videos with Karity products. I think they did the Picante and the Come As You Are palettes. When I've posted pictures on Instagram, the founder of Karity actually liked the picture, which I thought, or liked the post, which I thought was cool. I don't think he ever actually saw the video. The transition shade Super Sheer doesn't really give me a ton, but I think it'll give me enough to kind of build up into the crease on. I'm trying to think, do I want to go warm or do I want to go cool? Really drawn to this kind of purple shade, but it's pretty dark. I think I'm going pink today, so we're going to use this shade right here. Wait, that one right there. We're going to use this shade as my crease shade. I'm trying to be more specific about the brushes that I use because I don't have big eyelids. I'm trying to be more detailed in where I place things instead of just kind of going, I mean, not always, but I'm trying to be a little bit more specific about where I put color, not just sort of throwing it on there and then buffing it out and layering on other colors to kind of get what I want. I'm no artist. Like, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not any kind of other sort of artist. I've never done any kind of like graphic media. My daughter's a really good artist. I wish she would do more of it. All right, this is a really soft, pretty shade. And I think if you are comfortable wearing pinks to work and you still have a like a corporate office position, I think that shade actually looks really pretty. And I'm just gonna build it up just a little bit more, building it up right above where my natural crease is, because I want to give my eyes a little bit more depth. I'm not getting a ton of kick up in this palette. It does have a mirror, but I'm not actually using it. The pan sizes are actually my preferred pan size. I don't like the little skinny ones. I feel like I'm still losing my eyes a little bit here, so we're gonna go, this shimmer right here is so pretty. We're just going for it. Oh man, that is very bright. I don't think I was expecting it to be that bright. Hey, raise your hand if you wish I would have swatched these before I started playing with them. I think I thought it would be a little bit more of a dusty rose gold color. And of course, it probably didn't help that I actually went in with my finger, which gave it a little bit more saturation. I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush over the top of it, kind of buff it out a little bit. I'm gonna use this color next, just on the outer side of my eye here, the outer corner of my eye. I'm just kind of stippling this in the pan just to see what kind of payoff I get from minimal amount. Oh yeah, that's pretty. What a pretty palette. You guys, I have been really impressed with Karity. I want to think that their palettes run, like these size of palettes seem to run like around $29. I think they're completely worth that price. So if you go to Karity.com and you see palettes that you like, I just haven't found one that I haven't enjoyed yet. I haven't tried all of them. Like, I don't have every single palette. Their customer service, I accidentally reordered the Smoky palette twice. I guess I really liked it because I accidentally ordered it a second time. And when I contacted them, like I realized it, I think pretty much the same day. I think the chat feature was maybe down, if they even have a chat feature. Anyway, I'd messaged them right away and said, hey, if this hasn't shipped yet, could you swap it out maybe with one of these other palettes? And it didn't, they're two sides that didn't really communicate together at the same time. So I ended up getting the palette that I already had, but they emailed me instructions on how to return it, and they do require a tracking number and stuff like that. So I haven't been down to any place that, like a UPS store. I don't know, maybe today. Maybe I'll run down there today. I've got a lot to do today. So we've been, like I said, we were gone 2 weekends in a row. We did Vegas one weekend, and then we did Montana a second weekend. This weekend, hopefully we'll be able to clean out the garage from stuff that I kind of gathered up and organized. That is very pretty pinky purpley. I'm actually really digging it. I think I need a brighter color though right here. So I'm gonna try, this is not the brightest pink shimmer in the palette, but it's the second to the brightest pink. So we're gonna try that just on my, here. Oh yeah. That is really pretty. What a fun, pretty kind of look I have going on here, you guys. I'm gonna dust a little bit of this under my eye, bottom eyelashes here. Sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place here. Oh, that's a kind of a pretty smoky out kind of look, isn't it? Wow, I really like this, the way this look is coming together. I didn't know what to expect. I should have known better. I should have known that the quality would be just perfectly fine, and that this would be an enjoyable experience. I should have known. I want to take this kind of like the lightest shimmer in here, just on my inner corner water, like tear duct sort of situation here. Oh yeah, that's really bright. That is a lot of attention right there. I like the way this looks. That brighter color might almost be too bright. We're just gonna kind of buff it out a little bit here. I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. Which one do I want to use here? So, okay, so I got all three because I didn't know which one I was gonna like the most. So this one is the Millennial Ink Liquid Liner. I'm not a huge fan of liquid liners. I don't do winged eyeliner looks because I've got mature hooded eyelids to begin with, and I think when you do a winged eyeliner, ladies of a certain age, you end up, in order to get it to work, either it looks weird because of where you have to put it, it almost brings your eyes down too far. And if you put it up where you want to bring your eyes up, you have to do like a weird bat wing shape. And then I think when you blink, it just looks weird. Karity seems to do a pretty good job of like double sealing their packages. So they, have it in a box and it's closed up. And then they have it like in a shrink wrapped thing. It seems like I'm seeing more and more of that. Are you guys noticing that? That maybe it's it's probably a response to coronavirus, but I feel like they're doing a pretty good job of like extra sealing things. So that is the Millennial Link liner. That seems to give you a lot of pretty good control. It is definitely black. I don't think they had other colors. I think they were all black. You got to be smarter than the wrapper to get it out. Okay, so this is the gel liner. And it is a bold black liner, but super creamy. And then the next one is the Millennial Ink Automatic Liner. Yeah, this is the automatic liner. So let's see what that looks like. All right, so those are what we have here. Boy, that gel liner is super bold and black. The liquid liner looks like it's a little bit more muted. The automatic liner I really like too. I think I'm gonna use the automatic liner today. So give me just a minute. I'm gonna put this on and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I think that's all I'm gonna do today. I've got this kind of monochromatic thing going on and I think it's very light and pretty. It's got some fun colors to it. I think the ombre worked out really well. I really like the way these colors turned out. Formula was great. I don't have Any issues with this? I think if you're in the market for the pretty pink palette, check out Karity's website. This is just a really lovely palette. I think you've got some neutral colors, you've got some golds in here, you've got enough corals and enough bright pops of pinks and purples, and I think that gives you so many different looks. I'm actually really inspired by it. I kind of want to play some more with it, but I'm not going to today because I have things to do. So I hope you guys are okay with that. But if you want to see more looks with this palette or any of the other palettes, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below. I'm happy to do so. This was kind of fun. Kind of fun playing with single brands and trying out more products from single brands and not just eyeshadow. Trying to decide what other kind of trips we want to try to tackle, and I'm kind of feeling like maybe we ought to just be at home for a little while. What are you guys doing? Are you guys staying home or are you traveling a little bit? I know some people are taking out the RV and they're doing more social distancing kind of travel. And now, you know, the latest that I've heard is that some states are quarantining people from other states. And so we don't have a good handle on this yet. And I don't know what to believe. If you are new here, hi, my name is Shelly. I'm a lady of a certain age. I am not a makeup artist. I've just been playing with makeup for a very long time. I thought this would be kind of a way for me to share with you guys different products that I'm trying to maybe see if they would be a good fit for you. Cosmetics are a huge industry and there's a lot of people spending money on stuff that they're never going to use or they hate or whatever else. So I try to share with you my experiences with them in the hopes that that gives you more information to make your own decisions. I'm not sponsored, I'm not affiliated. You're not even watching this with commercials in the video itself. So if you're down with hanging with a lady of a certain age who's not a makeup artist, just sharing her opinion, please subscribe. If you're feeling generous and you want to give it a like, great. Ring the bell, you get notified. I try to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but if you're having a problem remembering that, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, go ahead and click the alarm so that you're notified when my videos go up. Above all, I hope you guys are all doing really well. I think we're all ready for it to be over. Are you gonna get the vaccine? That's a good question. Are you vaxxers? Are you anti-vaxxers? Are you gonna get the vaccine when it becomes available? Assuming it comes available sometime soon. Curious to see whether or not we're gonna have to have proof of vaccines to be able to travel. That would be interesting. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get out of your hair. I'm gonna go do some other things. I hope you guys are doing well, and until my next video, bye for now.